everyone, and welcome back to Fractures of Reality. In the last session, everyone encountered a strange laboratory with sticky notes saying not to mimic on certain objects, and also some mimics.
Hooray, reference!
So, we just return and meet back up with them shortly after this. Immediately after this, and I've got to turn that back off. I thought I turned that off. Anyway, so they haven't rested yet, they haven't really done anything yet, they've just finished taking care of the mimics. And that's where we left off.
Bite marks everywhere.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Laura goes over here, and she sees bottles, and she's like... And she grabs one of those, she's like, do you think this would be useful for cooking with?
No.
We don't know what that is.
Don't. Chlora, try not to just touch anything in here. Look, there's a paper airplane in right here. Why don't you play with that?
Okay. She throws the bottle away and grabs the paper airplane.
Wait, you throw it away? Does it smash on the ground?
Yeah, she absentmindedly throws it.
Nah.
I'm too far away to die for it.
I die for it. I guess that's a dex check.
You catch it.
Okay, yeah, I catch it.
Yeah.
And I gently put it back on the shelf.
Yeah, so while that's going on, I'm still going for these journals over here because, hey, those are made of paper. That's something I'm gonna understand, right? Surely.
So, you're examining the documents.
Yeah, the things in the red binders.
Alright. Do you open to a random page or the first page?
Start with first page, I guess.
Experiment log. Experiment number 1, death. Experiment number 2, dead. Experiment number 3, dead. Experiment number 4, dead. Experiment number 5.
I'm gonna keep flipping until I find one that's not dead.
Experiment number 5426, alive for 5 minutes. Experiment number 5427, alive for 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep flipping through them to see if any, to see if there's any. I'll just keep flipping through them to see if any of them get more elaborate and start elaborating.
You go to the very end, and you realize that about half the book is still blank. And it appears that the most recent experiment was 7,529. And I'll write that down, actually. And that was the most recent experiment, and they survived 24 hours.
Hey, mad scientist, you like bragging, right? I call up to wherever he is. I'm sure he's watching. Korax is sure that he's still monitoring us somehow.
Well, before that, what is everyone else doing?
I'm actually going to inspect these bottles for, like, labeling.
It does have a strange sticker on the front. And they seem really smooth, like they don't look like they were handcrafted. It's really weird, they're almost exactly identical to each other.
Yeah. Is there any lettering or symbols on them?
It says, Boothie's New Rum.
Oh, it's rum. Okay. I put it down.
Anyone else got anything they're doing?
Hmm.
Ryu's scanning over things on the table and the counter again, but he's not touching anything this time after what happened last time.
All right,
Well,
Flora.
got rid of the mimics.
Flora.
Right. I was actually expecting you to go over Neku first before giving back to me.
Neku.
There.
I'll just look above over here. About it.
You step close to the door, and it slides open with a beep. Shh, beep. It slides into the wall. It's madness.
Mm. She's just gonna try and look inside without stepping out. If that makes sense.
Alright, you look inside, there's tubes filled with strange creatures, like there's one person that has the head of a hippo.
I'm gonna walk inside.
You walk inside and you notice that there's a rather foul smell in the air. I need you to make me a con save.
Oh God.
There you go.
Alright, you succeed, so you take half. Let me just see.
Is it poison?
So you take 7 poison damage. Well, toxic, but poison.
Okay.
So what happens is you step in and you're looking around and you see some strange devices that have spinning fans at the top that appear to be blowing out some air. It just looks like air to you. And then you notice the smell and you start coughing a bit. And as you're coughing, it gets really, really violent and bad. And you pull your hand back and you realize there's blood on it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to leave.
You head over to the door. The door had closed behind you. It like slid back in place. But as you step close to it, it opens again. So you're successfully able to get out.
Okay.
Are you okay, Charlotte?
I don't feel well.
What happened?
You know what's really I'm sorry I interrupted you.
There's poison gas in the room.
Someone really doesn't want anyone to go in there.
I guess that's what the symbol on the floor means.
Hey, does that make you feel any better?
Hopefully. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. So all I was just going to say is that it's funny that the only time I can ever seem to hit Neku is when it's out of combat.
Oh. Yeesh. Ouch.
Anyway, Korax, you were, I believe, about to do something
Yes.
involving
Yes, I call out basically at the ceiling, and like knowing that the the Mad Hopper, yeah, is probably still monitoring us because that's what he's been doing this whole damn time. Hey, Mad Hopper, you like bragging, don't you?
You hear this? You hear the speakers crackle to life, and then his voice comes through from all around you as he goes, "Yeah, I am a genius after all.
Well, what's all this?
Oh, those are my experimental logs." And his scientists wears their metal nose to keep a detailed log. But I am a genius, so I keep undetailed logs so my research can't be stolen. Yeah.
Well, what is the substance of your research? I'm sure you're eager to tell us.
I tear people apart, and then I put them back together with animal parts.
That matches up with what we've seen so far.
My goal is to create a superior creature that has the parts of an animal, and the parts of a rabbit, and the parts of a god. Oh yes, I am going to become a god one day.
Oh, great. Not only is he crazy, he also has a god complex. Fantastic. This is out of character.
I see. And hmm, is that all you're working on in this place?
But to tell you any more would spoil the surprise. After all, you've still got a few floors to descend to get to me.
Oh, of course.
In fact, I'll even help you out a little bit. I'll unlock the stairs that lead down to the next floor. Alright, right? I mean, just pick a person, pick any person, and decide that they're going to be sacrificed. And if you head through the doors, you will find a room that's to the side. Just have them standing that room alone, and press the button. You hear a beep, and the table in front of all of you opens up slightly, and a button appears in the very center. A big red button. And all you need to do is press that button, and I will open the stairs for you.
Uh, uh,
So we just need to push this button?
With someone in the chamber, so I can, let's say, have a look at them close and personal.
okay, I'm going to do some telepathic exchange to some people here. Alright, I have a plan for this, but I need you to keep him distracted.
And Korax responds with the message. I'm on it. I mean, isn't that a little bit of a steep price? We only have so many of us, but you who can open and close the door at any time. This is a very and this is. Can't you do a little bit more for just one sacrifice?
Oh, I suppose I could tell you exactly what I plan to do with each of you, or perhaps I could give you an actual remote so you can control all doors, and I cannot revoke access. Or perhaps I could just release the neurotoxin and kill you all right now.
And that remote sounds quite good. It's good. What do you think of that? The remote sounds quite good.
You're asking the party, right?
I mean, I'm talking to him without making any actual commitment. I'm waiting for Cicada to make her move.
Yeah,
Alright, well, Cicada, what are you doing?
I am casting Mislead.
Okay. Where are you doing it?
Just, kinda in the corner here while Korax has them distracted.
Okay, you do so. By the way, that's the room there that he indicated, the one that I've drawn an X in.
I thought you were talking about this room, and I was like, eh?
That room does have X's on it. You know what? I'll just, yeah, we'll just move this down here. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Alright. So what are you doing? Look, are you done?
Okay, he just says to, push the button and allow someone to go through, right?
These doors are open down here. He's saying to send someone to stand in this room and then push the button.
Okay, that's what my, double is going to do. While I remain here, invisible.
Well, before that, Charlotte approached the door.
Is it open?
Yes. As you approach it, it slides open now, when it wasn't earlier. You can see how light that was above it has turned from red to green.
Okay. Is there anything in this room?
You find yourself in a room with a kitchen, a desk with more strange screens, a tray holding these weird cube-shaped devices that seem to slot together, some drawers with some boxes, a strange cylindrical device with a handle and a looks like some sort of tube attached to it.
I'll pick up this. Then I'll pick up this.
Alright. You now have one fire extinguisher and one floppy disk.
Okay.
Is there anything else you do before I head over to Cicada?
No, go ahead and do what she needs to do.
Alright. Cicada, you head through the door and everyone watches as you walk towards the room.
My double does.
Yes.
Oh.
But they would. The thing is, they'd see you walking, not your, because you're invisible. They see the double walking. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, do you walk all the way to the room?
Yeah, that's what my double does.
Alright. So, does anyone do anything while this is happening?
And I am doing. And so, and so, Mr. Hopper, why don't you tell us your entire life story?
No.
Trying my hardest to keep his attention as much as possible.
He just laughs at you and then says, "No. I'm not one for monologuing. It's how people to get dead." And then you hear the speaker shut off. Shh.
Damn it.
And then my double calls out, "Okay, I'm ready. This looks awfully dangerous in here." This
Cora
is
pushes the button.
Okay.
Before that, Corax, is there anything else you do? Charlotte, is there anything else you do?
I'm gonna check the door to the stairs, I guess. See if it's actually locked.
All the other doors have green buttons, green lights above them now, but this one has a red light above it and doesn't appear to open.
Okay.
I'm gonna top up. I'm gonna top up. I'm gonna fix Ryu's HP real fast. Lay on hands, Ryu. You get an extra 25 hit points because you've definitely soaked up the most damage in that last fight.
Also, just a reminder, just in case, you guys have not had a long rest. Do not re-add any of your spells or slots or anything. I know you guys probably haven't, but I want to make that clear.
You said 25, Wed?
Yeah, that's all my. I'd give you more, but that is literally all my lay on hands.
I'm muted?
No, Ryu was muted until.
Okay. So, with that done, Clara, you push the button. Charlotte, you watch as the light turns green, and nothing happens. The Mad Hopper begins to cackle with laughter. You're more bloodthirsty than I thought. Well done, you have passed the test. Don't worry, your friend is perfectly fine and safe. All I did was just conduct a little x-ray on them. It turns out they don't exist. Ain't that interesting? Either way, you passed the test. You may go into the torture room.
How pleasant.
What is an X-ray?
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
Some mad scientist thing, I'm sure.
Mm.
Maybe he's really edgy and just likes the letter X for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Invisible cicada shrugs.
So, a few things that I forgot to mention, by the way. Charlotte, as you were heading through the other room, you saw more sticky notes on things saying not a mimic.
Ah,
So just bear that in mind.
okay.
In
Okay.
this room?
And I need you to roll me a perception check, by the way. Sorry, but I forgot to do this earlier. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's all I wanted to check. So, the door is open, and the button recedes, and when the hatch comes back up, there's now a small little remote with a single red button and a little antenna on it.
Oh, over
Hmm.
here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Clara takes the
just-
remote.
and fine, you can have the pretty red button.
Yay! I get to press red buttons.
Yes, you can. Yes, now come along with us.
Yeah. I think I still have my double, by the way. If the if the wording on mislead has anything to say about it. But yeah. Nevertheless. Continuing forward. Following after Charlotte, I guess.
For reference, I imagine Clara picking up the remote after she pushes the button.
Yeah. Did you push the button on the remote?
Do you want me to?
We have no idea what that does. So maybe not.
Don't forget to add the sorry to interrupt you guys. Don't forget to add the fire extinguisher and the floppy disk to your inventory, Charlotte. That's all, you may continue.
Okay. I think most of us are looking pretty banged up at the moment.
We could take an extended rest.
Not in here. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you think it's
think
just safe to sleep in enemy territory?
I have tiny hut.
This is the last. This is the last place I want to rest.
Yeah, let's find a safer place to take a short rest. At the very least.
Yeah. 8 hours of sleep in this place is absolutely out of the question.
Yeah.
By the way, someone should probably take control of Jezebel. I'm happy to volunteer.
Don't worry about Jezebel for now. She's just following along and making sassy comments.
Right.
As all Jezebel should.
So, you guys all meet up back up with Charlotte at the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do also. With a quick diversion. The hell are these glowing red things?
You don't know. They look like glowing red things.
Are there any labels on them or anything?
There's the same symbol that was on the floor and on the floor of the poison room, and there's also a button on it.
And what about this? This looks like it might have words on it.
It says, please input username and password.
Uh,
Uh, eh, username Mad Hopper. Password Hops for Life. Korak says out loud.
are you sure you should be messing with that?
Nothing happens.
Apparently, I don't know how to mess with that, and I just walk out.
Okay.
Yeah, like
What do you...
Korak doesn't know what a fucking keyboard is.
Yeah, that was funny though.
It's a board with letters on it.
Yeah.
That's all Cicada could gather from these weird over here. But yeah.
So, do you guys do anything else before heading upstairs?
Is it downstairs?
Downstairs, sorry. Anything else you guys do before you head downstairs?
Well, Andy is muted.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I guess we're going downstairs.
Alright, so you head through the now green door and up the stairs, and you find another door. This one looks to be a little more heavy duty than the ones you guys have been doing. Like it has an actual cross latch where there's these finger-like joints that are crossed together to make it more sturdy.
Uh,
Yep.
Controller.
Do you push the button?
Oh, she's asking her party members if she should push the button.
uh, maybe?
I don't even think we should touch anything in here.
You said this was for doors, right?
Go and press it.
Okay.
She pushes the button.
You press the button, the light turns green, and the door slides open. Kshunk.
Okay, Korax is gonna take the lead from that point forward.
You find the stairway goes quite a ways down. Like, further down than this map shows. It's about, I'd say maybe a 5-minute long stairway, so pretty long.
More stairs.
And at the end of it, you come to a room filled with unspeakable horrors.
Odd.
And at the very end, now I got a lot to describe here, so you guys will have to bear with me for a bit. You see a room filled with these strange frog people. And
Cut out a bit.
you come into a room filled with these strange frog people and snake people, and they're all watching the entrance that you guys have come through. There's also a second floor and some ladders that appear to go up to it. And at the very opposite side of the room, you see the figure again, the Mad Hopper. You have fallen for my trap yet again, fools.
Yeah.
What do you even want?
Well, the answer is quite simple, isn't it? I want your demise. Yeah.
What?
He's a madman. You can't reason with madmen.
And just what good does killing us do for you?
Body parts, of course. After all, it's very rare that I get such well and pristine samples as a kitsune, a wild magic elf, a rabbit, a kenku that can speak, and whatever you are. He motions towards Flora. A fox thing. Yeah, I don't have one of those in my collection. And of course, a tiefling.
Something tell
Wonderful.
something tells me something tells me this has nothing to do with the fox hunts.
I think it's something worse than that.
I'm going to look forward to tearing you apart. Well, you're dead, of course. I might be a mad scientist, but I'm not evil.
I have a better idea. How how about you just give us the stone, let us leave, and I'll let you keep I'll let you keep your one eye.
But you see, I'm the one holding the bargaining ship here. And I am not giving up that stone.
Sure.
The next. Sorry, go on.
Charlotte's just gonna put on our goggles and look around the room.
The entire place is filled with souls, just hovering above their corpses. Some of them are even in little facilities or cages. Like to everyone else, the cages there are completely empty, but to you, they're filled to the brim with souls.
Why do you have these around you?
Because it makes me happy.
Eh.
You're tormenting the living, yet you call yourself merciful.
I mean, I did try to give you a quick death. But you're a little too resilient for that.
Then why are there souls littered around the place?
Souls don't feel pain.
Yes, they do. Any devil could tell you that.
He pauses a bit at that and he sort of thinks for that for a moment and then says, Neat! I'll have to experiment on that and see how much pain they can actually possess and feel.
Okay, while he is monologuing, I still have double me standing here listening. Invisible me is gonna try and fly up to the rafters.
Roll stealth with disadvantage because they do know you're there. Like, you've got quite a few sets of eyes there.
With disadvantage, even though I'm invisible?
Even though you're invisible. Because flying isn't stealthy.
They can hear me.
Yep, you see one of the frogs lick its slimy tongue, and it thwacks the air right in front of you. So, shall we dance? I can see your friend there is starting to get a little antsy, and I'm getting a little antsy too.
May I ask one question?
You may ask, but I might not answer, and you might not like the answer.
It's a simple question. Considering that we're about to die by your hands anyway,
Oop.
you feel free to answer out of your own arrogance if you want to. I just want to ask you, where are you from?
I am from a distant island.
No name?
Oh, it has a name. The issue is all the distant islands are named the same thing, aren't they? They're all named Mayhem down here.
All different versions from different timelines.
Then I'll make sure to burn that island off of your arrogance. If they're all like you, you're all better off dead.
Unfortunately, my ideas were seen as too liberal. Now, they're all busy doing things with robots. Not that you lot would know what a robot is, would you?
I'm not sure I want to if it's something you'd come up with.
Shiva standing behind us.
Yes, he can see Shiva. And he still said that.
No,
I've never heard the term. I don't. And what do you want from me?
Well, okay then.
I don't think they taught you this well in whatever island you came from of mayhem, but it's more to staying alive than having a smart intellect. I'm about to show you that.
He leans forward a bit and then says, Well, I've answered your question. Perhaps you want to answer a question of my own? Before we begin this dance, of course. And they see you starting to move, so they start to move as well. You get the impression that if you keep trying to push them, they're going to keep pushing you. And the combat will start before he gets to ask his question.
I gotcha. I'm legitimately just trying to stay in the front. That's all.
I get you. I'm just letting everyone know that if you move again, I will start initiative.
Okay. What's your question? I got little time here for your antics.
Your fur color is quite familiar to me. Would you happen to be related to a certain someone that is an adventurer?
Charlotte just cocks her gun. That's if that answers that.
She-
It's answer enough for him. And with that, roll initiative.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Oh, not bad.
Hey, look, we're not surprised this time.
I'm never
Yes.
surprised.
Hmm.
I have legitimately rolled 2 11s.
That's rough, buddy.
I legitimately have proficiency in initiative too. That's so sad.
You want to know that has the same chance of happening as 2 natural 20s and 2 natural ones.
20.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, let's see if Shiva's any. Oh, wait, no, Shiva comes after me. That's right. Can you remove Shiva? Or put it right underneath me?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go by the actual rules of this. Alright. I like the music.
Thank you. It was picked at random.
Oh, nice. I like your RNG. It's a lot better than mine.
Okay. That should be the list sorted. Everyone has rolled, yes? So,
I have rolled, but I'm going to complain variously, and you.
okay. So, I just want to mention this to Cicada. The roof is the ceiling is 40 feet above you.
40 feet. Okay.
Yes. Because there's 20 feet and then there's the first level and then there's another 20 feet.
Oh, excellent. That's that's actually good. Very good to know.
All right. With that said, for you, it is your turn first.
All right. He is going to first run up to this one and hit and he's going to use Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Let's go with 4th level.
Okay. So that means you need to roll. And I also need to color code them as well before I forget.
Only one of them succeeds.
Let me just quickly color code them before I forget. So, for the sake of simplicity, there's frogs and there's snakes. So when I say like blue frog, that you know who I'm referring to. Alright, so the first guy. So that's 19 damage. Okay, so 19. Second guy, 15. That's a success. So 19 divided by 2. That's 9 damage. And then we have 5, so that's 19. And then we have this guy. And now let me just double check. Yep, okay, so yes. 19. Alright. That's your turn?
Yeah, it is.
So Kata.
Okay. So, I'm not sure if this is going to be considered an attack or casting a spell, but I'm going to throw down my staff of the python and summon jelly.
Alright. I believe he's on the pets, isn't he? Nope.
Yeah, he is on. No, he's on magic weapons, I believe.
Nope. I thought I added him.
Magic items, weapons. No, that's not it. Handouts. He's on.
I didn't make him an actual icon, that's what happened.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
so
let's just pretend that I threw him right here on the spot, in front of the front.
yeah. So let me see, what python is it again?
It is. It's a giant. Let me check again.
I can just search up stuff with the python. You didn't. This is my fault. I should have had this set up. My bad.
It's okay.
Constrictor snake.
Yeah, a giant constrictor snake, which is large.
And also conveniently looks like jelly.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Nice.
That is too big though. I'll make that smaller, but first let's see. Controlled by
Technically
scatter.
huge. So I would probably place him right about there.
Uh. There you go. There's your constrictor snake.
Oh, I have to create an NPC.
No, I've already given them stats.
Really? Oh. Doesn't really say on the character sheet, but
Just click create an NPC. And it'll give you the stats.
okay.
Alright. So you got your snake. Right there?
Do we have a reference for the currently visible cicada? You know the invisible one's over here.
Anyway, is that where you want the snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right about there.
And is that your turn?
That is my action. For my movement, I'm going to fly 20 feet up into the air. Around there. To get up onto this railing. And
Okay.
that leaves another 40 feet for me to move in this direction because I can fly. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And now for Jelly's turn.
Yep.
Jelly is going to try to constrict this frog boy.
Alright. That's strength or athletics, right? No, it's just straight strength.
It is an attack.
Alright.
Escape DC is 16.
So yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah, he takes 11 bludgeoning damage and is grappled.
Okay.
Grappled and restrained.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Charlotte.
If possible, I want him alive. I got no more questions for this bastard. And Charlotte's gonna say that and then move 10 feet up in the air and 20 feet forward, I guess.
Okay.
And she's going to. We'll just pull out a rifle and make 2 shots. We will fire at this guy, Green Toad.
Sure thing.
Alright.
Man.
There you go. I'm gonna move Shiva, and she's gonna. That's gonna be on her turn. That's it.
Rotten luck. Sorry, buddy, those miss.
It's okay.
I'm just going. Okay. Is that your turn?
That is both mine and Shiva's turn.
Corax.
Okay, so well, they're all a little bit too. My allies are a bit too clustered up now for Plan A to work, so I'm going to go with Plan B and just sneak around the back. I believe. So I'm going to step over here. I'm going to Misty Step up onto the rafters.
Sure.
And Mr. Toad over here, I'm just gonna buzz him with a quick with a quick ray of frost, just so he can't close in on Ryu. See where there it is. 7 cold damage.
Okay.
Okay,
And is that your turn?
that is my full turn. Yes.
Sorry. Force of habit.
Yeah.
Alright.
By the way, no targeting.
Gotcha. So, first things first, the orange toad. It is going to. So, you're on the rafters at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you see this giant ass toad leap into the air and land right in front of you.
Oh, jeez. But I'm invisible, though. I don't think he can see me.
You failed your stealth check, remember?
Ah.
You'd have to re-roll stealth if you wanted to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that ahead of time, so I'll give you a chance. You can. Would you like to re-roll stealth?
Didn't
Yeah,
she use her
I would
action
like
to
to-
summon Jelly?
Yeah,
You
I
did?
did use my action to summon Jelly.
You did, so you'd have to go back on that.
I'm not going back on that, so...
Okay. Still, I wanted to give you the chance because I should have mentioned it earlier and that was on me. Okay, with that done, it is going to make 1 bite. Does a 19 hit?
That would be at a 16, and yes, that does still hit me.
Okay. And since you are now in its mouth, it is going to try and swallow you.
Oh god. This was a mistake. Yeah, that still hits me.
And that does it for that guy's turn. This green guy, he's he's going to also leap. I gotta factor in that it's 20 feet up, so it'd be, so that would be doable, and then he'd have, so he'd have 25 movement. Okay, so we can get to here, and he is going to also attempt to, his tongue is going to thump and fly right out and attempt to latch onto Corax.
Yeah, it just misses me.
Alright. And
Dodges out of the way.
this entire place is very dimly lit. So he can use a bonus action to hide. But he fails. He's trying to hide, but I mean, yeah, you see him. So, the next one. This blue one is going to... Yeah, it doesn't like that Glora's over here at the back not doing anything, and it doesn't trust that, so it's going to go to Glora. Right?
Oh wait, we forgot to add Jezebel to the turn order.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'll let her now. She would have probably stealthed as well.
Yeah.
So I'll say she's stealthed and is probably like over here somewhere.
Sounds good. Do you want one of us to take control of her?
Yes, I will get to that in just a moment. For now though, does the 24 hit you?
Yes. Very yes.
Alright. So you are grappled, and this guy is then going to attempt to swallow you.
Oh dear.
Does a 19 hit?
I've been swallowed.
Alright.
18. Jeez.
Alright, so I'll give Jezebel to Korax for now. Is that alright?
That's good. That's fine. I can do that.
Alright. There you go. So, we still have this guy here who is grappled and restrained. So he cannot attack, so he's going to use his strength. Yeah, he's going to try and break free from Jelly. And he fails, so that's his turn. As for these guys, this one is going to stay there. This one is going to back out. And then it's going to... Let me see. They have a longbow, yeah. So he's going to back out a bit more. As is this one. You know, just standing, just slithering on some bodies without a care. And they are going to both fire a shot. One for Charlotte and one for Ryu. So, 1, 2. Actually, it says. Actually, it says, yeah, they're abominations, but. So yeah, I think they do take 2 attacks each. So I'm gonna roll 2 more times. That's correct, right, Corax? Or am I misreading that?
Two range attacks. 2 range attacks, 3 melee, or 3 melee attacks. That's what it says.
Yeah, so they do get another 2 attacks. Alright. So, Charlotte and then Ryu. So, Ryu, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So you take 10 piercing and 14 poison. And now it is Clora's turn.
Well, there goes Korax's healing.
Cora is
Oh, I'm sorry.
outside.
I'm sorry, I nearly forgot. There's two more snakes, I'm sorry. So, 3 scimitar attacks for Charlotte, and 3 for Ryu.
Let's go after me.
Oh, they do too. I'm sorry. Yes, it's your turn. I forgot I rolled them separately. I'm just gonna delete that and I'll do those 2 after you, to be fair.
Okay. Corey's not entirely aware of everything outside, but she's going to be dropping this like right outside the dude.
I believe with Swallow, the only action I believe you can't do that because you're blinded and restrained.
Point within range. I don't have to see it.
Okay. Alright, I was just quickly reading up on it. In that case, so where are you putting it? Well, you can only... Yeah. Okay. So that'll be an intelligence save. And...
And I'm sorry to anyone else who may be in range.
Aren't you in range?
I have total cover.
So, 19. So he takes 34 psychic damage. And it is a 20-foot radius, so I'm just going to do this really quick. So, Charlotte, would you have, Sylvia roll an intelligence save for me? Shiva, sorry.
How much intelligence does Shiva have?
I don't know why I thought her name was... Sorry.
It is psychic, right?
Yeah, but does it have an intelligence score of 2 or lower? In which case, it's immune.
No, it has intelligence of 4. So
Sorry.
yeah. Okay.
So that may have been the wrong move to take.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Actually, can I force myself out of the creature?
You gotta roll with the rolls, Clara. So, Charlotte, does that reduce Shiva's HP to 0?
No.
Okay.
But she does take the negative effects, of course, so.
Alright. So, with that, now the other 2 snakes will attack. And they're going to...
Let's see, I think I might have a potion of healing. Can I try one of those?
You may use a potion of healing. That's 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. Do you think going to really help me that much? Oh. I
Not bad.
possibility I might almost survive.
Alright.
Alright. You got 2 snakes now.
Yep. 1, 2, 3 for Charlotte.
Hey,
And...
you need to stop right there. I'm 10 feet in the air.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I said that's why I only made 20 feet. I ran 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, that's right. You've got the boots that allow you to walk on air.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, yeah, they do the longbow. So, their attack is -1.
Before you roll that, then, for this guy, he is 5 feet of Shiva.
Okay.
Alright.
So, in that case, a 13 definitely wouldn't hit you. Correct?
Correct.
And then there's 2 rolls. No, Ryu would get 3 because he's within melee range. Okay. 2, 3. Does the 21 hit you, Ryu?
Yes.
12 slashing.
They're still in Guardians. Guardians, right?
Yes, they are. So you may roll your Spirit Guardians. I typically leave that for his turn just because that way it's just all done on his turn.
Okay.
I know that's technically not how it's supposed to be done, but it's just easier logistically. Alright. So we got 2 wisdom saves from the auntie, and 1 wisdom save from the Beazle Bufo. So we got 16, 18. 2. So let's see. That's a success, so that's 9. That is a success, so that's 9. And that is a fail, so that's 18. Okay. Jezebel's turn.
Okay, so a couple questions. One, are there any ladders up? Are there any ladders up to the balcony near?
Yep. Right here.
I'm gonna cry for help.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to say, so yeah, Jezebel climbs up this ladder, and now I believe that gives her a clear shot. I'm sorry to say, Chlora, but you would not be Jezebel's priority. Jezebel is still stealth. So once she's at the top of the ladder,
That's true.
she's going to take a shot with her crossbow.
Sure thing.
At the banner hob that is eating cicada. This should be with advantage. So blah, 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 blah. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay,
So that's
19 damage.
Yep.
And then Jezebel's good. Yeah, Jezebel's good. Jezebel's gonna use the dash action to get in closer.
Sure thing.
So yeah, that'll be her bonus action. So that is her turn, I think.
Alrighty. Ryu.
Ryu is feeling rather hastened at the moment. He is going. I'm going to attack this Yuan teeth that's right in front of me with Dark Crusher.
Go for it.
Just keep in mind that your healer is out of the battle, but
Divine Divinity Guided Strike.
So okay. That'll hit.
Don't forget the extra D8 for 8 from Blessed Strikes.
D8.
Yeah, it should be another D8.
There you go.
And next, I'm going to use War Priest to add one more hit in. Beautiful.
That'll hit. And a D8 again.
No, he only gets that once per turn.
Alright. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Cicada, you have been eaten.
Okay, what do I have to do to escape this?
25.
I didn't see any way out on the thing.
I believe it's a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Oh, I suck at strength.
Wait, so you actually can get out?
I'm basing this off the tongue attack and the bite attack, which has a DC 16 strength,
Okay.
which makes sense. So yeah, you fail.
That was my action.
Yep.
I want to see what else I can do for my bonus action here. I have to see it, and I don't see it. Okay, that's all I can do. I'm stuck.
All right. shot.
I have to roll for damage because I'm being digested.
I'll do that on Ed's turn.
Okay.
No, see that Clara's got taken down, so I'll shoot at the reason. Yeah, I'll just do rifle shots. 21.
That'll hit. So you're targeting orange frog, yes?
Blue.
Blue frog.
I will use my last arcane jolt to heal Ryu 2d6.
Alright, roll it.
That's all you get from me, buddy.
Sorry, I forgot to get Jelly a turn. He's going to bite the red guy.
Ah, right. No issues. Oh, we'll take the 13.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
a second attack on this guy.
Yeah, for it. Oh, ba-dum, bum.
Alright.
Another 11. They're looking rather beat up at this point.
I will use my bonus action to have Shiva attack this Yanti.
Sure.
It's a minus d6, so that's a 12.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make an intelligence throw that's legitimately impossible for her to succeed. And that's my turn.
Hey, Thorax.
Okay,
So I just really quick, Cicada. Would you have gone that far forward if you'd known you weren't invisible?
I mean, I was still invisible.
If you'd known they'd seen you?
If I had known they would see me, I would have stopped around here.
I will throw you a bone and move you slightly closer. Okay? Sorry about that. Corax, you may go.
right, so... Well, I guess I gotta deal with this now. So Korax is good. Korax is going to cast Blur on herself,
Alright.
and then and she's gonna convert her last 3rd level spell slot into 3 sorcery points,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna get closer to it.
It is now their turn. So first things first, the orange guy is going to do his necrotic, which means you take 3d6, so 3d6. So Cicada, you take 11, and
Dangerously low.
Flora, you take 15.
Okay.
And they still have their turn. So this guy is going to thud his way around. Now, Jezebel hasn't hidden, has she?
Yeah.
No, she has not.
Right, I should also measure this out actually. So that's 20. Yeah, he can make it. So,
In mind, what else has she got to work with? Not a ton.
alright. So it's going to bite and then also try and whip Jezebel.
Okay. Okay, the whip does not hit. The bite does. She's gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay, go for it. Wisdom, I believe.
No, it should be dexterity.
Ah, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, ignore the sneak attack damage. She takes half of 22. So 11 fire damage.
Okay. That's one down. This one is going to continue to attack the jelly.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
And hold on. It can't use its bite, aid or tongue attack while it's got something restrained.
It doesn't have something restrained. It's swallowed.
Oh, okay.
It's swallowed cicada, so it can still attack now.
Okay.
It just can't swallow anything again.
Okay.
It does damage. It doesn't restrain, if that makes sense.
Okay. No, I get that.
So it still does damage. It just they can't restrain anymore.
All right. So, right. So, which one is attacking now?
This one is attacking Jelly. Does a 16 hit
No, you-
cicada?
Even though he's restrained?
Oh right, he's restrained. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll save those attacks for Korax then. Korax, this one attacks you. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit, and neither does a 12. He has disadvantage because I've got blur up.
Alright. Then with that, this one is going to make a strength. And that's a 12, so it fails.
Yep.
And this one that's got Chlora is going to let's just do a quick. No, it's smart enough. It's going to it's gonna walk around in a circle and just stop here and stare menacingly at Charlotte, and then it's gonna do this. What? And miss. And I believe that's all the frogs, yep. So next up we've got the snakes. So red and blue are going to attack. Red is going to attack Korax. Blue is going to attack Ryu. So Korax, 1, 2, disadvantage. And then Ryu. And Ryu, 1, 2. There's a 26 hit.
It's a nat 20.
That doesn't. Just because it's a nat 20 doesn't mean it will hit. 9 plus 16 plus 6 plus 11. So you take 42 damage.
Jeez.
And now, this yellow guy, orange, sorry, is going to do 3 slashing attacks at you. And because he's melee, he can establish that he wants to do them non-lethally. So he's going to do 3 non-lethal attacks. 1, 2, 3.
The second one hits.
Alright. So you are unconscious.
Hold up.
Yes?
Hold on. Before he does, he has this active.
Oh yeah, you have that, don't
Yes.
you?
He has his name written in my book, so that activates. He is now at 1 HP.
So yeah, congratulations, Ryu. You managed to stay standing. Just
That is
barely.
the only time this will ever come into effect, however, so be careful.
Alright, and then we have
Wait, it says after. It says no creature can benefit from it until you finish a long rest.
Yeah.
that's for Cicada. She set this up for you like ages ago.
Oh.
So, Charlotte, does a 21 hit? You're muted, Neku.
Who was firing? Because if it's next to Shiva, I would have deflect attacked the first one at least.
Alright, yeah, it's green.
Okay. Then yeah, neither one of those would hit.
Alright. Then I believe that is everyone. Laura. Oh, right, before I forget, Spirit Guardians. So we got 1 frog, wisdom save, and 2 snakes, wisdom save. Boop, boop. Wrong thing.
Oh no. So okay. Thank you. I thought I knew some.
So yeah, they all fail. So they all take 8, 9. Alright. They all take 9 damage. There we go. Now you can go, Clara.
Clara determines that this is probably worth her last fourth level spell slot.
Okay.
Behind Ryu.
You can't target behind X. You can only say like 5 feet across. Or something.
Fair enough.
And do remember, Clara probably still thinks she's down here.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So be aware of that. When you're factoring in where you want a dimension door. You think you're down there.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. She wants to go north towards Ryu.
Okay, so how far north do you want to go?
Life is going to suck.
Remember that that static you just did to my machine did over half its health? I remember that. It's nice.
You know what they say? Karma.
Ish.
So, you concentrate, visualize where you want to go. By your estimations, you soon appear right behind Ryu. Instead, you appear on top of a pile of bodies right next to a rather surprised-looking snake.
Oh! Hi! How are you doing? Let's see here.
But you can see, and you are no longer in its stomach.
Damn it, Clara!
Well, I thought I was over there!
You still have your bonus action, remember?
You didn't feel it jumping around with you inside?
No?
So, is that your turn?
She is going to grant inspiration to herself.
Okay. Then with that, Jezebel. Nope, you've locked it in. Jezebel.
All right, Jezebel is going to draw Frostbane and start stabbing at the Banderhub in front of her.
Go for it.
It's a 13 hit.
13, well, this is for the frog, right?
Yeah, big frog boy.
I'm sorry, that misses.
No. Okay then. So I forgot to apply the damage from last turn. And let me do that. Is there anything else she can do? She's gonna down a healing potion because it's looking like she's gonna be in close quarters for is with this guy.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see. 5. Oh, that's just great.
Yep. Is that your turn then?
That is Jezebel's turn, yeah.
Are you?
One all things considered.
As you are standing there staggering, you all hear the Mad Hopper cackle with laughter. You can always surrender and become part of my experiments. Ryu.
Ryu is going to step up here. Here. Look at the look in the direction of the orange UNT. He's going to dismiss Spirit Guardians as they all gather into Dark Crusher. He raises it high up in the air and brings it down.
I was wondering when you were gonna pull that out.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it did work the first time. Okay.
It did exactly the same damage the first time.
How? Ooh. Alright. So, first things first, we've got the snake. Okay.
It takes
Second.
15 damage.
Second things second, we need to do the 2 frogs. 1, 2.
They both
Yeah.
fail.
So, the beam of light sears right through the auntie and the frogs. The auntie actually manages to slither just slightly out of the way so that it doesn't hit him. In fact, wait, it's half damage if they succeed, right?
Yeah, it's half damage.
So yeah, he should still take 15. Okay. You can see half of his body has been seared by the blast of searing radiance. But he looks okay, just rather pissed. As for the frogs, the one that has Cicada sort of staggers in place and is looking rather charred. And they almost vomit Cicada out. In fact, I'm going to have them make a con save.
Yeah.
Sorry. As for the other frog,
Have good con. Yeah, they've got good con.
as for this frog is vaporized into ash. However, it's restrained by Jelly right now, so does Jelly need to make a roll, or?
If he's angled it right, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Jelly is holding its. Jelly is like wrapping around and basically just is forcing its head in the path of the beam. Is how it.
Godless, is that your turn, Ryu?
Yeah, because I don't think I can use Healing Word.
If you've got any potions, you can drink that as a bonus action.
I don't have any potions.
You didn't actually cast any spells with that sunbeam. Or rather, you didn't cast any leveled spells.
It still takes an action.
Healing
Yeah,
Word is
but
bonus action.
Yeah, Healing Word is a bonus action.
True.
So
Do you want to use Healing Word?
I would like to use Healing Word, yes.
Then roll it.
And hold on. Want to look back and see what I have. I'm going to use it at 4th level.
while that's loading, Cicada.
This sucks. I could.
Oof.
You do still have verbal spells. You're blind and deafened, but you do still have somatic components.
Well. Hmm. There's not much I can do with my cantrips, so I'm gonna try it one more time, and then try something probably really stupid. Yeah, okay, time for my bonus action then. I'm going to try and telekinetically shove this guy from the inside in this direction.
Alright. So, you need to be able to see.
Ah!
So, Ryu heals.
As for-
Charlotte.
As for giant snake jelly, because he is frickin' huge and can reach up to 10 feet.
Even still, the railing is 20 feet up.
Okay, hold on. He could probably just climb up there without having to use the ladder.
Snakes can climb ladders, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got snakes and ladders for a reason. He can move up to. He has a speed of 30 feet. Blah. Hold on. I'm sorry.
There's another enemy that's only within 10 feet.
True. Jelly cannot reach the giant frog, unfortunately, to save his master. So instead, he's going to try and restrain Mr. Wanty over here.
Alright, so that's
And
a
fails.
strength. Okay.
Wait,
That your
don't you have
turn?
advantage? Don't you have advantage because flanking?
You do, yes.
Yeah, okay, then he is currently.
You only
He take-
Nope.
He takes 20 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Yeah, you straight up restrain him.
you only played that card on me like three times last week.
So, Charlotte.
He's in view, right?
Who's in view?
The Mad Hopper.
Oh yeah, you can see him. He's just right at the back of there watching all of this.
Well, he's really far too. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna move 15 feet, or I'll move 20 feet. I'll be a little dicey in that one.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, well, it's my only one, but sure. Oh, I don't even need to move. I forgot how long this range was. It's kind of insane. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I already moved. So I will use this.
Laura, that would be because I haven't added them to the turn order. It's easier if they just go on the turn they're summoned. As in, Jelly goes on Cicada's turn.
The
Yeah.
opposing NPCs. They're
They
not.
can't? Oh, I see what happened. I accidentally deleted the one that was tied to the turn order.
Whoops.
That fix it?
You could
Yeah.
just move it off. You could just move it off screen then.
Didn't fix it, but it's fine. I can just add it back. I believe they went
Before.
after Korax?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Sorry about that, Neku. So, Con save. Alright. So, what happens is you hold your hand out and you focus. And the next thing you know, there's a thud as the Mad Hopper appears right in front of you.
Oh,
Or wherever
not
you-
putting in front of me.
Or where do you want him?
Right here.
Wait, where?
Right behind Shiva.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, sorry about that.
Is that your turn then?
Oh no, I got a bonus action. I can command Shiva to do more than just attack me. I can also have her do other things. I'm going to have her grapple him.
Sure.
Is that athletics?
Strength.
Oh, straight strength? Oh, damn. Alright. Try.
You succeed.
Oh, damn. Well, I said it, so I'll use anyway. Alright.
Yeah, have you ever seen Dexter's lab? Mad scientists don't have a lot of arm strength to go around.
He struggles in Shiva's mouth as she holds him up by the back of his neck, and he's like, unhand me.
Charlotte aims the gun at him and just shouts out, "You can always surrender, you know." Shiva gets hungry after a while fight.
He just lets out that bunny scream. You know the one? And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Thorax.
Oh, well, there goes my plan of there goes my plan of having Korax and Jezebel flanking. Oh well. Might as well mop up here. Korax is gonna start laying into this guy with Galatine. 1.
That'll hit.
2.
Okay, both hit. So that is
Bonus action. Green flame blade.
sure.
And 3.
That'll hit.
Low damage. Oh well. But yeah, that's 12. But yep.
Damn, that's a lot of damage. You straight up punch a hole right into its stomach. You see it start to cough up blood. It's still standing, but you gave it a very good reason to be wary of the things it tries to eat.
Yeah.
Which is why it's decided it's straight up not going to deal with you.
Oh, is it now?
I can teleport. Of course it does.
That's interesting.
So it's 20 feet down, so it hops. I've been flavoring it as hopping, but it's teleporting. It hops down to the lower level.
Hey, okay, don't suppose I get an opportunity attack?
Not with the teleport, no.
Yeah.
And then it's going to turn. And so that is... Yeah, that was 30 feet, so it still has its movement. So yeah, it's going to move right here and attempt to take out the one who's holding its master prisoner. So bite and tongue.
Neither.
God damn it.
You just
I-
really can't
I-
hit me except for like random shit.
I don't know what it is. I swear.
I had less AC than Korax. So you made it.
I know, it's madness.
Well,
No,
at least I'm built not to get hit.
Kinda the same, honestly. I just don't have as high as you.
Charlotte, if you would, Charlotte, if you want to really make it burn, you ought to say you have less AC than Cicada and Chlora.
Oh, that's just insult, but no.
Alright, so this one is going to bite and attack. So does a 24 hit you, Rio?
Oh,
Yes.
I thought she was gonna target me out of spite. That's kind of funny.
I was tempted, but he'd have to pass right by Ryu for that, so I figured he'd probably just go for Ryu.
Of
That's
course,
fair.
don't go. Of
Yeah,
course, don't go for the one. And don't go for the one that's holding its master. Go for the one that's go for me instead.
It can't move.
Right there.
It would have to go past you to get there, which would mean it would need to use an action.
Walk through allies.
Shiva is right there.
Fair enough. He'll attack Shiva instead then. Is that happy?
Well, the 24 does hit Shiva, so.
Alright. So is Shiva. So Shiva is pulled close,
Okay.
which isn't an issue, so yeah, that's its turn.
Alright.
Okay. Sorry, I got a bit scattered from the talk there. So this one is going to. It is going to. 1 second. Don't mind this. It is going to spit out at any time within 5 feet. So it's going to spit out Cicada
Blech.
right down here.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my god, if she dies from fall damage, that's hilarious.
Oh, so yeah, you take fall damage.
I am
Does she
down.
fly? Does she know she can fly? She's a flyer.
She's prone. I mean, you can't really prone in the air. It even states that it's prone.
I mean,
The creature exits prone. I'll give you a dex save. I'll be nice. I'll give you a dex save.
That is so sad. You just did her wrong.
15.
Oh man. I would.
You manage to right yourself before you take full damage. You're lucky I'm a nice DM. I say as I beat you guys mercilessly.
Honestly, roll as Ren. Cicada should have just been down. That's all I'm saying.
Alright. And now that Cicada is out of its mouth, it is going to bite Jezebel
God.
Really
and miss. But it's gonna whip him. Push.
And okay, Jezebel's gonna uncanny dodge that.
It takes half damage.
Yeah,
Wait, you got
No, the strength save is to be pulled, but you're already within 5 feet, so it doesn't matter.
wait. Jessica got hit. I can't relate.
I know, it's so strange.
Right? They just can't hit me. I don't know why.
All right. So now we get up to the auntie. So this one is going to attack Shiva. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. One does hit, so
You take 11 slashing.
she is currently passed out.
So Shiva drops the rabbit.
Yeah. Thanks, Chlora. Thanks for you. Appreciate you guys.
Alright.
God.
The next one is going to slash at Ryu. 1, 2, 3.
You mean the one that's restrained by the snake?
Oh right, never mind. In that case, this
Yeah,
one
you
is.
need to make a strength save.
I'll get to that. In that case, this one is the one attacking Charlotte. So Charlotte, does a 25 hit you, you bitch?
Charlotte's in the air.
Yeah, I'm in the air.
Oh god damn it!
I don't think that hits. I'm sorry. I can see their. tried to make.
Ah!
Well, I'm just different. I'm sorry.
And even if I use those rolls for the longbow attacks, you only get 2 rolls, so
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Someone needs to link the VOD with a timestamp to this moment and send it to Ninja for later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, let's not do that. Anyway,
She's a ranged.
so
Yeah, Charlotte is a ranged attacker who can fly. That's one of the strongest things in 5e.
No, look at
Sounds like
Rura.
sounds like yeah, Rura.
Look at Dragon.
so guys, I'm trying to do turns here. So the red one, which is the last one that needs to attack, is getting rather tired of all of this and is going to take out Laura.
The 16 does hit her. And she's down.
She's out.
God.
You're not dead. You're just
Okay.
downed.
Now I have to like choose between reviving Shiva or reviving the person that almost killed Shiva. God, it's such a tough decision.
Laura, would you make your first death save?
Oh,
Wait,
they
I
did.
thought these were non-lethal.
Oh no, that the other guy was, but you know he was kind of sunburned, and this guy isn't. I didn't specify that I was doing non-lethally, so therefore it wasn't. It was lethal.
That's fair.
I'll revive you later, Clara, baby.
That's one.
Save.
So that's one success.
Come to think of it, can Shiva be healed magically, or does she have to be repaired by directly by Charlotte?
Kind of prepared to a degree. I have used a spell for it and use the spell slot. Thanks, guys.
So
Otherwise,
sorry, but Jezebel, it's your turn.
It's for the greater good.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay. So
You're not Cole Res. Your disagreement is invalid.
Wait your turn, please, Ryu.
Right. So Jezebel's gonna do another Frostbane.
That does hit.
That had better hit.
But I don't think it does sneak attack damage.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Jezebel's a swashbuckler.
Oh, never mind.
So that is 27 damage total.
Sorry, I got distracted. Alright. Who is this to? Alright.
That is orange.
Sorry, I forgot you're also rolling for Jezebel too. So that's
Yeah.
27 damage, you said?
Yes.
There's a second thud as the frog falls right next to Cicada, dead.
Okay, this is actually a pretty good vantage point now. So, and as a bonus action, can I toss down a potion to a potion to Cicada?
Sure, but it's
Okay.
Just-
She's already got a potion, so in that case, well, what else can Jezebel do as a bonus action?
you could hide. It is dim lighting.
That is very true. Jezebel is going to pull out a crossbow and sort of drop in a prone position to hide.
Okay.
See, stealth. Remind me, is Jezebel got a cloak that gives her advantage? It doesn't look like she does.
No, she doesn't. Because you guys pull.
Also, because I didn't give her one, I took it back from her later.
Yeah, I didn't remember if you had.
So, the frogs don't seem to notice you, but the Yanti both glance right at Jezebel.
Whatever. They still have disadvantage to hit her because she's prone.
Ryu.
Okay, Ryu is going to lift the blade back up and drop it down in this direction. You guys can see. I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can see that, right?
Don't you only get one of those a day?
I can
No.
keep. It's constant. I can keep. I can keep going as long as the spell lasts. It is concentration
Yeah.
for I think a 1 minute.
Okay.
God.
Oh yeah, he lifts Dark Crusher back up. Its blade is still enlarged and lengthened. He turns around and brings it down on some other on 3 more fools.
I want to point out I did probably about.
wrong thing again. There.
What were you?
I probably did like 25 damage this entire combat.
I don't think Miss Can't Get Hit should be complaining.
Oh, I can't get hit. I can't hit them either, technically. So
Now all 3 take 29 damage. So this one turns to ash. This one is it's good. It's actually smelling quite nice, like cooked frog.
nice.
And this one
Smells
takes
like
29.
chicken. Smells like roast chicken.
Is that your turn, Ryu?
And I'm going to use healing word. I'm going to use healing word on. I'm just gonna use healing word on Chlora.
I
So
know,
let
you
me-
didn't really think about that one.
Shiva's down, right? So I'm just gonna mark her as that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and make this at a 4th level for you.
Hooray!
I'm going to, out of cautious optimism, that it will last a turn.
Hopefully.
She might survive a attack from the auntie. Maybe.
Alright, Cicada.
Hey, I am on the ground. I have 3 HP. I am covered in gastric acid, which is gross.
You take 3 burn damage.
No, I try to shake it off as much as I can.
So,
Okay,
what do you
I've
do?
had enough of this. I am going to use the Stone of Illusion. I am going to use it to cast a major illusion on something to make something really big, really scary right over here.
Alright, what's the big scary thing?
A dragon.
Alright. What sort of dragon?
Let's make it black.
Okay. So where did you want it again?
Right here.
So, how massive did you want it?
Let's make it ancient.
Alright. You all pause as there's a sudden loud rumbling. And you all blink, and the next moment there's a giant ancient black dragon in the middle of the experimentation room. Actually, it'd be larger than that. Be like this.
Biome.
Yeah, that's more. That's better.
Oh man.
I disagree.
The ceiling above is so large that it's actually almost pinned to the ground. Like there's no room for it to properly stand up, and You can see the ceiling starting to crack where it's pushing against it.
Oh. The thing's
And is that
Yeah.
your turn, Cicada?
I'm also going to fly up here for cover.
Alright. Charlotte.
Can I now complain
Wait.
about the 25 damage I've done this entire encounter?
Sure.
Okay.
Snake
That's
bite.
We all-
bullshit.
Can I complain? Can I complain about the fact that you've been evasion tanking this whole fight?
No, it's not your turn.
You also made Shiva die, so I don't care about you.
And it's not your turn.
I'm gonna fly over here. And I'm gonna cast Mending on Shiva.
You will take an attack of opportunity from the dragon. Is that alright?
Oh, he's yeah, I guess. I'll just die. It's
I
nice.
can
I'll
still
take it.
control it, can't I?
You can't control it. Let me finish talking and then you can speak, Charlotte, and then you can speak, Cicada.
No.
You didn't specify that it was under your control.
Why?
Isn't it just an illusion anyway?
Anyway, Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm insane. I won't do anything about that. I'll just run past it.
Alright, then this ancient black dragon is going to bite at you.
Ah, did that hit? You got me there.
Yes! Finally!
Yeah, I am legitimately the worst character this entire campaign now. 26. This combat encounter is kind of bullshit. There we go.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. I don't think anyone's my friend, to be honest, in this entire room. Like, Ryu fucked me over. Flora fucked me over. Korax will eventually fuck me over. Cicada might shoot me one day.
Neku,
Fuck me over.
I do wanna just double check. You're joking, you're joking around and no, we were joking around, right?
I'm half joking. I had a really shitty last game. This game doesn't feel good either. I'm gonna try and cast Mending.
I just had to bring it down. Okay, you cast Mending.
5.
Alright. Shiver is no longer broken, or whatever.
She has agility 5 HP, and that's her turn. That's my turn.
Thorax.
Real quick, I wanted to bite this one D with the constrictors, I think. His attack hit.
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 8 piercing damage.
Alright. Thorax.
This dragon significantly changes the calculus of what Korax was going to do. Priority one is to deal with the immediate threat to Chlora. So Korax is going to vault over the side of the catwalk.
Remember that it's 20 feet down and factor that into your movements.
Why I am feather falling down.
Even still, that takes movement. Just be aware that to add 20 feet, to add 20 to or any movement is all I'm saying.
Okay, this said that I only need another 5 anyway, so
Alright. So, you're down.
yeah, so and then flanking now that I am flanking with Chlora.
Chlora is prone. She can't.
Well, now that I am about to stab at the red snake boy with Galatine. One. Ignore the fire damage.
That'll hit. That'll miss. Sorry.
That had to happen eventually. And a 2.
That's a crit!
That will hit.
Okay, that was such disappointing damage, but oh well. Yeah, that's my full turn. Yeah.
All right. It's now the enemy's turn, aka the dragon. It is going to grab Blue and eat him.
Yeah, he's gone. Devoured.
Also, be aware of this.
Okay. Everyone, you do a wisdom save.
With that, it is now this guy's turn, and he has to make a wisdom save or be frightened.
I could have sworn this.
Flora is now frightened.
I
The
could've
one
sworn-
T abomination is now frightened.
So it is very much. Wait for you, please. It is very much frightened of the dragon, so it is going to turn away from Chlora and attack Korax instead, so it doesn't have to look at the dragon.
Not that. Okay.
Does it fear impart some disadvantage?
Only if you're trying to attack the target.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's if you're within eyesight of the target.
And he just turned around, so. Anyway,
I'm not
Ryu,
sure
you were saying something?
I was gonna say I could have sworn I could have sworn that this was supposed to be an illusion.
Major
Hmm.
illusion, my guy.
So. Oh, yeah. It was made with the illusion stone. It is an illusion.
It's
So, Korax,
an illusory dragon.
does 26 hit?
26. Well, 26 is irrelevant because I've still got Blur up. 22 would hit, but I'm gonna cast Shield.
Alright. With that, it is now the Vanderhoff's turn, and he's gonna make a wisdom save. And he is scared, so he is also going to turn away and, just go in this direction.
Yeah.
And, you know what? He's had enough. He's just gonna. Oop.
Oh, my giant constrictor snake is now frightened.
And then he's just going to. Gonna try and hide. And, he fails, but you can see he's trying to hide. I'm just moving these bodies out of the way. So, this guy needs to make a wisdom save. That's a fail. And this one also needs to make a wisdom save.
That is a failure.
Fortunately for him, he doesn't need to look at the dragon because Ryu is in a position where he can look at Ryu without looking at the dragon. So he's going to do 3 attacks to Ryu. Wait, that's right. He's restrained, sorry. Strength.
Yeah. Failure.
So yeah. This one is going to try and attack regardless. So he can't move closer. So he's going to shoot at Ryu. So 1. Actually, no, he'd shoot at the dragon with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's a fail, and
Because
that
that's
is a
gonna
fail.
help us.
So yeah, because of course they're going to try and attack it, but Laura, it is now your turn.
Laura is going to stand up from her head, look around.
Oh, before I forget, he stood up and started moving away the moment Shiva went down. I forgot to mention it, but I'm just letting you know because I should have mentioned it. Alright, continue. Shh, Clara.
Laura gets up, she looks around, she's like, "Dear heavens! Did that get here?" And then, Cora, not knowing what's going on, let's see. I'm going to be making a square. Not that spell.
It succeeds.
Oh dear. 30-foot cube, so 10.
Could probably also affect this one too.
Sure.
I'm figuring out where it is.
Well, while you do that, Jezebel.
Jezebel needs to make a wisdom save. Corax, that's for you.
Oh yes. Actually, I've already had Jezebel do. He had Jezebel do that earlier, and she failed miserably.
Oh, yeah, she is frightened now.
Yeah. She like looks at see that thing, sweat drops. Cicada dear, sweetie, can you yeah, can you take that stone out again and put that away, please?
I'll try to control it.
And then Jezebel is going to cast armor of as their action. Jezebel is going to cast armor of Agabus on herself as a panic mechanism.
All right. Rio.
Huh. Oh, my turn. Okay, so he's going to. Okay, there was a little bit of lag there. Okay, so he sees the he's the guy running off. He sees the guy running off, and Ryu is like, oh no, you don't, and starts chasing after him. Moves in
You
to
may
grab.
want to disengage.
Actually, it depends on whether or not that Yuan teammate that wisdom save.
From the dragon.
It's restrained, and two, who that was that dragon actually because I'm right here and there's a nice big
Yeah, it's there. It is on top of you.
It's actually square. Despite the tokens being circular, they're square.
all right, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'll just disengage, and then I'm gonna chase after the doctor guy.
Okay.
I would try to grab him. I would try to grab him, but I guess I wasted that on the disengage.
Cicada.
Okay, since I am not frightened, I am going to use my action to control the dragon.
All right. What are you trying to control it to do?
Attack the 1T. Over here.
So that's
Over here.
so that's your command to it.
That is my command to it, is attack the 1T.
Okay. Charlotte.
So I gotta make a wisdom save still.
And,
Mainly only if you plan on attacking the dragon.
I'll just shoot a Yanti, I guess.
Sure. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
That's my turn.
Alright, you deal 7 damage.
Yep.
Nicey nice.
Mhm.
Alright. Shiva. I'm assuming.
Wait a sec. She does stand up. I'll take half her movement and take the dodge action.
Thorax.
Okay. Corax. Okay, so Korax is going to pray that that whatever Cicada tried just works. Stabbing the first on red UNT.
Oh, if only.
God, that's the most underwhelming crit ever.
You have disadvantage, so that's
No, I
just
don't.
an 8.
No, I don't.
What? I thought you were frightened.
No, I don't. Korax passed.
Oh,
Well, does 11 damage kill this thing?
Nope. But is that your turn?
That is not my turn. How about another 14?
Nope.
jeez.
That was one of the ones that stayed back and took pot shots at us, so it hasn't taken much damage yet.
I remember it taking at least one sunbeam, though.
Yeah, but of course that's not gonna be enough to kill it, of course.
Oh yeah, but I thought that would.
Is that your turn?
Oh, well. That is the extent of my turn.
Alright. So, this dragon, so it succeeded the hypnotic pattern. Laura?
Mhm.
So, it is going to execute the command it was given and attack the Yanti. In which case, it's going to eat the jelly snake.
Wait, no!
You may have deleted a bit more than you want to.
Jelly, no!
Not really. I deleted the dragon, I deleted the jelly, and I deleted the snake. Do you need the square up?
I meant, like, I didn't expect the dragon to vanish. You can get rid of the square.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Well, I accidentally deleted it, so I have to... There we go. So yeah,
I'm sure
And that-
Jelly went out.
go on.
I'm sure Jelly went out being an amazing snack. Eh.
So, this one can now see Flora because she moved behind. So it's going to take out the target that's the weakest. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh,
Assuming that 21 hits, 8 slashing.
Still have HP. 16 hits.
And that's its turn. This one is going to... Pardon?
The 16 hit as well.
Ah, I see.
oh no.
This one is... This one is going to slither this way. Taking an attack of opportunity. Yep. That'll hit. And it is going to attempt to take down Korax.
Nope, nope, and no.
Alright. -8. And the Mad Hopper is going to continue to flee. And this guy is going to attempt to hide it, but better. Again! That's honestly insane. They have a +7, but they just keep rolling like 1s and 2s. Yeah, you guys can still see the frog. Flora. That's
To
same.
make another death save.
That's-
a failure.
Wait, is that one not dead?
No, it just fled and is trying to hide but failing.
Oh.
Jezebel.
Okay, is Jezebel still frightened now that the dragon is properly on our side?
Yes.
Okay.
You can attack other things, but you're still very much scared of the giant dragon.
Okay. Well, start with a wisdom save. Nope. That very much limits what Jezebel can and how effective Jezebel is going to be. But, well, Jezebel is prone on the ground, so might as well do what she was going to do and take pot shots at Greenie. At green. At
Oh.
the Green Banner Hub, yeah. With
Green frog.
crossbow.
Okay.
The book. That's not going to hit, I don't think.
You have advantage because you're hidden, don't you?
Canceled out by the fear, I think.
But that's not fear of the.
Yeah, but she still has to look in. She's still within eyeshot of it, though.
Alright, yeah, 10 will miss.
Okay, I think that's up. I'll roll for. I'll. Okay, Jezebel will roll to hide again.
Rear.
Disadvantage count. It's canceled out by being really good at stealth.
Rear.
Okay,
You're still chasing after the Mad Hopper.
hey, is there like a, do I see like a door that the Mad Hopper could escape through?
Yeah, the door you guys came through.
Alright, he's going to continue after the Mad Hopper, and when he gets close enough, he's going to try to grab him.
Well, the thing is, your speed is 30, and his speed is 30.
Oh, he's out of the room?
He's dashing. I just don't have a map that connects directly to the previous map.
Well, then Ryu is going to keep after him.
Okay,
We are not losing this guy.
okay. Cicada.
I'm still going to use my action to control the dragon.
Alright. What are you commanded to do?
It has a line breath of acid, right?
I can't tell you anything.
Right, because I don't know. Well, I'm still going to command it to attack the 1-2. But do not attack anyone else.
Alright.
And Jelly is gone, so
Charlotte.
guess that means no more Staff of the Python. I'm sorry, Jelly.
I mean, you had a... I think you guys really should have seen this coming.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
This thing is doing an awful lot of damage for something that technically shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I made it a literal jelly snake. You really should have seen this coming. I got that, Ryu. I got that, Ryu. I was talking about this python, though.
I'm going to hop on Shiva,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna have Shiva dash after Ryu and the rabbit.
Sure thing.
That's 80 feet. Just like
You catch up to the rabbit.
okay.
Zoomies.
He just keeps screaming at you. Gorax.
Okay. Okay, gonna keep focusing on the red one because that's the one, and that can, because that's the one that can hit Chlora. That is Jezebel's character sheet. That is not the one I should be looking at. Galatine the first. 11 points of damage to red.
Sure.
I take it from that he's still alive. Okay, Galatine the second. 12 points of damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Down?
Nope.
Well, These things have got a lot of health, folks.
I know, right?
Can I post? Would it? Nah, giving someone else's opponent is. Oh, I don't even have a potion. Ocean,
Flora
so
does.
that's really irrelevant. Well, I don't know, and I can't rifle through your stuff as a bonus action, can I?
Probably not.
So, what is there anything I can do as an action? I mean, as a bonus action? There's not a lot left I can do in general.
You can always use the medical skill.
Not
That takes an action, but you can use it to stabilize people even if you don't have healing magic.
Yeah, well, I'm looking around right now, and there is nothing right now that I can do as a bonus action, so I think that's my turn.
Alright. Well, the next turn, a giant dragon descends right in front of you. The ceiling actually starts to crumble a bit as he moves. And he eats green. The Blender Hulk is going to try to hide again. And it finally succeeds. And it vanishes from your guys' view. Flora. That's safe.
That is
That's
a
one
success.
success. You reset it after your last downing, yes?
Yep.
Jezebel. There is now a dragon blocking your view. Thorax.
Okay, Well, Jezebel will first try and get out of the fear. Nope. The dragon's scary. She's gonna bolt for the exit and try and catch up with the others.
Alrighty. Ryu.
So yeah, that's all right. That's
Yep.
that's a full 90 feet on her turn.
Okay.
An action and a bonus action to dash, yeah.
Yep.
You catch up to the rabbit. Ryu. You continue to chase the rabbit. Cicada.
Alright. I am going to command it to attack the last one, see? Don't attack anyone else. And find the Banderhob and kill it.
Charlotte. You've caught up to the rabbit. As you go to grab him, I'm assuming you're going to try and grab him.
Yeah.
As you go to grab him, he trips. And Ryu goes flying straight over as Ryu trips on the rabbit.
Son of a.
Well,
You're then able to... Yeah! He looks to you and then goes... Ah! And keeps screaming.
Oh, shut up!
Do this better. Okay. Bam. That didn't work. There we go.
you gonna knock him out?
You still have all your actions and stuff, Charlotte. What would you like to do?
I'll try to knock him out.
Alright, you knock him out.
That's all I do.
Corax. How would you like to do this?
And okay, well, I'll get fancy and make this a green flame blade.
Oh, with the radiant flame, you take out the last Yanti.
Meanwhile,
And then like after that, I just slowly look up at the dragon.
The dragon sniffs. Go on.
Slowly back up, dragging Clora's body, his unconscious body, back a little bit. We good?
The dragon looks around a bit, and then it sniffs, and then it charges, crashing through the bars and bites down on something that squeals and then falls silent. It then turns around and does nothing.
I try to dismiss it.
And then, as she dismisses it, it vanishes.
Oh my god!
And combat is now over.
Okay, last spell slot. Why does that keep reappearing on my sheet? I am gonna cast Cure Wounds on Clora to get her back up at least a little bit.
So, Cicada, where the dragon vanished, you see a pile of corpses and a bloody staff.
Wait, is the staff intact?
It is.
Oh my god.
A little acid burn, but it's still intact.
I try to clean it off with prestidigitation.
Flora, you are conscious again. As for everyone else, we'll do that roleplay in the chat because I need to get to the others. Charlotte, you have obtained 1 Mad Hopper.
Charlotte looks to the man and she just stares like as if she was a judge. He was on trial. She pulls out a rifle and aims it towards his head. What do you have to say?
He looks to you and then says, "Hold on, let me get his character out. I'm assuming you wait until he wakes back up because you guys knocked him out."
Yeah, we'll probably remove him from anything that he can actually use.
Yeah. So he looks up to you and then says, "Me, oiled again, curses. I shall make you a deal. In return for the location of the item you receive, you will spare my life. Does this sound like applicable terms that will satisfy us both?"
How do we know you're not? How do we know you're not just gonna put anyone else through any of this all over again?
You don't. But here's the thing. I know where the stone is, and you don't.
Oh, I think I have. Oh, I have ways, pal. I have ways. He's. So now Ryu is going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, so with the Zone of Truth up, Ryu tells him, "Now where's the stone?"
Oh, it's in Power Section Bay E37B.
And where is that?
Oh, it's through sectors 5, 6, and then 4, 7, and then you have to take a left at 5B, and you need the ID cards they're very important there. And you lose track him almost immediately of what he was saying.
Okay, you know what? You're gonna just take us right to it.
He sort of leans forward a bit and then he says, "Oh, but that would require you making a deal with me. You know, the same deal you said you were above."
He just puts his hand in Mad Hopper's face, and it starts it goes ablaze. Hayes, do you want to know? You want to know how much kitsune fire can hurt?
Oh, don't worry, I've tested extensively with kitsune fire.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said it means.
Did you
He narrows
experiment on mankind?
he narrows his eyes at you and says, I don't know. Maybe if you accept my deal, I'll tell you where they went. The zone of truth can work both ways, buddy boy.
You do not want to piss me off any more than you already have.
He looks to Charlotte and then says, So, do we have a deal?
Charlotte looks to the rabbit in question. And then she kind of like pokes Rio's hand with her rifle. Drop him.
Charlotte, what are you? You're not seriously thinking of letting this guy go.
As much as this is personal to you, Rio, I'm afraid it's a little bit more on my level. I need to talk anyway.
Fine. He just tosses a Mad Hopper aside.
Ow! Careful! You could break my gas mask. And then we'll all be in trouble then.
I'll just throw you into the. If that happens, I'll just toss you into the room that Charlotte said had poison gas in it.
He just snickers a bit and then says, Ah, and who says you can't be just as mad as I can? He looks to Charlotte and then says, So,
You mentioned a woman you met before.
oh yes, did we ever establish your grandmother's name? I can't seem to have it
we
pinned.
did.
I thought we...
Yeah.
Cha.
Yeah.
Right, let me write that down because I keep losing it. Grandmother Cha. There, now I won't forget it.
Okay.
Thank you. So, he looks to you and then says, Oh yes, are you referring to perhaps Cha?
I am. What became of her?
Oh, I don't know. She left the school, the studies, the stutorium as we call it, and I never saw her again. We kind of came to this land. Oh, I suppose you could say I'm your grandfather.
Charlotte looks rather enraged at this, and she like slams the rifle on his head.
He falls unconscious.
It might have been a different way, but that's the way it was. Even though he has a bunch of monstrosities, he created and tormented a lot of souls. Forced them to live down here, never to see light. If you look at it from a neutral standpoint and a raw standpoint, he wants to progress his own life, and while he doesn't have the right to take it from others, he should have the right to take it from him.
There is also one other thing that I that I didn't get to mention. Because he was so far away, you didn't realize this. But now that he's close, you realize that his soul has a piece of your grandmother's soul attached to it.
Uh-oh.
And my grandmother loved him. And maybe if he got insane when he realized she died or left him, All right, old man, let's go. Charlotte tries to lead him out the way that she remembers.
So you wait for him to come to again?
Yep.
And what do you say? Do you tell him you're accepting his deal?
I would, yes. Also, I would show him a disc and a fire extinguisher and ask him what these are.
Oh, those are mimics.
Ah,
You see, they don't have the not a mimic sign. I've been working on taming the mimics, and they make good pets. They're really good for surprising guests. Not that I have many guests, but you know, I always prepare for every eventuality. And he quietly hops along beside you as he begins to just take you to the stone. And while that's happening, before I cut, actually, anything else you want to do before we cut?
Oh, I wanted to.
No. I mean Charlotte.
if you're my grandfather, what's your last name?
Oh, it's Hopper.
May I ask you something real quick?
Of course. We got no more secrets between us. You put me in a zone of truth. You might as well have taken my pants off.
Charlotte grips her rifle, rather annoyed. Do you know what the souls are and why we can control it? Why we can make
Oh,
ones, or I can at least. I don't know about you.
oh, all of our kind can do that.
So why do you have grandmother's soul with you?
He pauses a bit and then looks down at himself and says, "Oh, I can't see my soul."
You can't.
Last I checked, it's very hard to operate on yourself. The last time I did that, I poked my eye out, and well, you can see the result.
When did you come here?
He thinks for a moment and then says, "Oh, it was about 10, maybe 20 years ago at this point." This facility took quite a while to make, you see. The traps took several months alone.
Well, it's rather impressive, but I'm gonna ask for Char's soul back.
Oh, sure, you can have it. I mean, after we divorced, I wasn't really, privy to her, so it's not really mine to give. Anyway.
Ah. No. Is it because you went insane?
No, it was because I stopped taking my medication.
I'll take that as a yes. Alright.
I was always verifiably insane, my dear. Did you know that an atom can consist of an atom?
That's
Do you know what an atom is?
no. I do not.
He pats you on the back and then says, "Then, my dear, welcome to the world of science." And the doors open, and you're given the grand tour. It probably takes longer than it really should have. Enough time that the others would start to worry. But we'll get to that at the end of their thing. But at the end of it, he takes you to a large room filled with glowing power and green. And then he goes over to a computer, taps at it a bit, and a slot opens up, and you retrieve the enchantment stone. The enchantment stone almost looks like a snow globe. The bottom section is bluish and white and spikes upward, while the rest of it is black. It almost looks like a night sky with snowy mountains.
I gotcha. Charlotte pockets the stone.
Well, I have... Go on.
If you're gonna make your very comedic getaway, that would be the time.
He looks to you, and then he reaches out and pats you on the head and then says, "We will see each other again. After all, scientists have to stick together, and after they kicked me out of the institution, I know very many secrets that they would love to remain secret. Dark magics, forbidden knowledge." And he leans forward a bit and then says, "And since you are my granddaughter, maybe not by blood, I don't know if she got together after me or if the child she had was mine. It's a bit of a long story, but regardless, you are family to me, my dear." And
Oh,
he leans forward a bit. He leans forward a bit more, almost basically right in your face, and he says, "I have only known you for 5 minutes, but if anyone harms you, I will kill them and myself." Then he straightens up and strides out. Ta-da! And he's gone.
I'll ask about his medication later. Not that I can really stop anyway, besides just knocking him out. I ran out of bullets. So, Charlie just shrugs and moves on.
Alright, and with that, we'll cut that scene there and move to the rest of the party. So,
God.
what are you guys doing?
Laura casts
Every-
another healing word on Ryu. And it says, "Okay, I have out spell slots. Don't
I think we all
have
are.
any issues."
Points.
Yeah, we should go find Charlotte.
She's been gone quite a long while.
Yeah. As well as that stone, I'm gonna keep scouring around for it. It is magic, after all. It should be.
Alright.
Suddenly, all at once, Cicada, you see the walls become alive with magic. There's a brief surge as if it's almost rushing forth into the room. And as it does so, you glance to the door and you see Charlotte and Jezebel walking in without the Mad Hopper.
Is she holding the stone?
She is.
Where-
Charlotte!
Where's Hopper?
Don't worry about it, I'm gonna take care of it.
Jezebel would probably make a sassy comment about Ryu needing to relax and not worry about the small details so much.
Hmm.
I take it you killed him after he gave us the stone?
Charlotte doesn't answer, and she looks around the room real quick. She puts on her goggles, so she has something else on her mind for the moment. No, I didn't.
You let him go.
I did.
He's a madman, though.
Yeah, but even when I first met his creations, I'm almost the same. So, and
No
would you kill
excuse
me?
for letting him go. We should have just put him in prison.
What crime did he commit?
Several.
Look
Just
around.
look
Look, look around us, Charlotte. You see, do you see everything? You see everything in this room? This was all him.
I've been in similar places before.
Charlotte, you are not as crazy as him.
Ryu heads over to the tables, rolls and gestures towards the body. Look at these two. This could have been us. He was going to do this to us.
It was my choice in the end, Ryu.
He's just going to commit more atrocities.
And if he does, don't stop him. It'll be my responsibility.
Certainly will. Charlotte,
What?
I'm sorry. I was hasty.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have rushed in like that.
Are you talking about with the start of the fight?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as we're all here and alive. Besides, I still got one more thing to do. She says that she adjusts her goggles and she scans the room.
You notice that the souls that were in the cages and were hovering around have started to almost dissipate as they begin to move on from whatever force was keeping them here. There's still some that are lingering around if you wanted to grab them, of course.
I would grab the ones that are lingering, and then I'll look up to the ceiling as I watch them fade away, or Charlotte watches them fade away, and she just whispers, "Rest well." Then she puts her rifle on her shoulder casually and starts moving out. We're done here. Let's go.
Right. We should leave. I don't
Well-
want to stay here any longer than we have to.
Well, with that said, I think this is a good point to end this session.
Yeah.
It is late for me. I gotta log off now.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we went for 3 hours.
Yeah,
that
I
cut-
know
that- That outro, we gotta drag that outro out.
I mean, it was just combat takes a long time. But with that, I officially say, congratulations. We'll level up.
Yay!
And with that, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.